Very good morning to all of you. First, my apology for coming late because normally I don't use pilot for my vehicle. I think I have to rethink about it because the Chennai traffic with an expectation at any time we cannot expect the same traffic flow. So respected Mr. M.A. Siddiq, Additional Chief Secretary, Government of Tamil Nadu Finance Department, Mr. Dhanraj, Executive Director of Indian Overseas Bank and Chairman of State Level Bankers Committee, Tamil Nadu, Madam Uma Shankar, Regional Director, RBI of Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, Mr. H. Manoj, Chief General Manager, NABARD, Tamil Nadu Regional Office, Madam Vijaya, General Manager, Indian Overseas Bank and Convener of SLBC, Tamil Nadu, Additional Chief Secretaries of various state government departments, executives, members, senior officials from RBI, NABARD, government departments, banks, lead district managers of all 20 districts and participants. So I have with me a list of documents which has to be read, but this have been prepared. But first I will read this out and we conclude normally how I speak in the later part of this address. So this is the first SLBC meeting of our government and I am pleased to participate in the meeting of the State Level Bankers Committee. I extend my warm greetings to all members of the banking fraternity and stakeholders and appreciate your continued partnership in economic development of the state. SLBC serves as an important platform for strengthening the partnership between the government and the banking sector in achieving inclusive and sustainable economic growth in Tamil Nadu. Firstly, I am delighted to note that the banking sector in Tamil Nadu has delivered an impressive performance during the last financial year of 2026. Against the annual credit plan target of 9 lakh crore, the banking system has achieved credit disbursement of rupees 9.8 lakh crore, significantly surpassing the target. So this achievement reflects the commitment, dedication and coordinated efforts of RBI, NABARD, all members banks, district administration, government department and SLBC Tamil Nadu. I extend my congratulations and appreciations to all the bankers and stakeholders for this commendable accomplishment. Building on this success, the annual credit plan for the current year has been fixed at rupees 10.98 lakh crore. I urge all banks not to view this as a merely target to be achieved, but as a benchmark to be surpassed. Just as you exceeded last year's goal, I am confident that with focused efforts and proactive credit delivery and close coordination with all stakeholders, the banking fraternity will once again rise to the occasion and exceed ACP target for the current year. Tamil Nadu continues to be one of the leading contributors to Indian economy, driven by a strong industrial base, vibrant MSME sector, progressive agriculture, robust infrastructure, and a skilled workforce. The banking sector has a crucial role in supporting this growth trajectory by ensuring timely and adequate flow of credit to all productive sectors. Our government vision in making Tamil Nadu the most attractive investment destination and the leading industrial and economic powerhouse of the country. The state is having a good infrastructure, skilled workforce. We would, through the progressive policies, ease of doing business reforms and investor-friendly governments would lead to make Tamil Nadu as a preferred destination of domestic and global investors. Our objective is not merely to attract investments, but to make Tamil Nadu the highest investment attracting state in India, creating quality employment opportunities and fostering balanced regional developments. In this journey, the banking sector will play a pivotal role. I urge banks to actively support new industrial projects and manufacturing units, MSME expansion and modernization, startups and innovations-driven enterprises, infrastructure and logistics projects, green energy and sustainable development initiatives, investment in emerging sectors such as electronics, semiconductors, electric vehicles, aerospace, fintech, artificial intelligence and advanced manufacturing. Banks must act as a growth partners by ensuring timely credit support to investors and entrepreneurs. A responsive and proactive banking ecosystem will significantly contribute to Tamil Nadu's goal of making the premier investment destination in the country. I would like to place before the banking fraternity a few expectation and priority areas of focused action. Education loans. No student should be denied education for want of finance. As the admission season is about to not commence, it is about to conclude, I wish to emphasize one important area that deserves immediate attention from all banks, education loans. The government of Tamil Nadu firmly believes that every deserving student should have access to higher education, irrespective of his or her economic background. I urge all banks to ensure that No eligible student is denied education for want of financial assistance. Education loan applications are processed promptly and transparently. Branches provide proper guidance to students and parents regarding eligibility documentation and repayment provisions. Unnecessary delays and avoidable rejection are eliminated. Special camps have to be conducted in colleges and educational institutions during the admission season. I also request member banks to launch a statewide awareness campaign on education loans through SMS alert to students, social media platforms, bank websites and mobile applications, local media and branch level publicity, outreach programs in schools, colleges and rural areas. Every student and parent should be aware that education loans are available and accessible. The message should reach every household in Tamil Nadu. Lead district managers in coordination with the government of Tamil Nadu has been conducting education loan campaign during the last 2 years and the same should continue this year also. The aim is to ensure maximum number of students avail education loans. Credit flow to priority sectors. Banks should continue to strengthen credit delivery to agriculture and allied activities, MSMEs and small entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs, self-help groups, startup and young innovators, export-oriented units, green and sustainable projects. Special attention should be given to first generation entrepreneurs and economically weaker section to ensure equal growth and strengthening the MSME ecosystem. MSME, as you all know, are the backbone of the Tamil Nadu economy and employment generation. I expect banks to improve credit outreach to MSMEs, ensure timely sanction and disbursement of loans, extend support under credit guarantee schemes, facilitate restructuring and rehabilitation wherever viable, support technology upgradation, digitalization and export initiatives, financial inclusion and social security. Under this, while Tamil Nadu has achieved significant progress in financial inclusion, there is still scope of deeper penetration. Banks should focus on universal access to banking services, active usage of bank accounts, financial literacy programs, enrollment under social security schemes, expansion of digital banking services in rural and semi-urban areas. And I request support for government development initiatives also. The government will be implementing several welfare and development programs aimed at improving livelihoods and creating employment opportunities. I request all banks to work closely with the government departments for timely sanction of beneficiary-oriented loans, improved performance under government-sponsored schemes, faster disposal of pending application, better coordination of district and block levels. The banking sector has witnessed remarkable technology advancement. However, technology must translate into improved customer service. Banks should ensure quick grievance redressal, reduction in turnaround time for loan processing, improved digital accessibility, enhanced customer experience, particularly for senior citizens, farmers, students and rural customers. And AI, I want to talk about AI here. As you know, AI is fundamentally transforming the banking sector, moving from simple automation to intelligent workflows. It optimizes everything from fraud detection and credit over underwriting to personalized customer service and regulatory compliance, allowing the financial institution to operate much faster and more efficiently. Before I conclude, I just want to say my experience regarding banking sector. See, we have a history, my history in education institutions. So we started way back in 1987-88. One of the bank here, like you, here's probably, I just want to mention Indian Bank. Can I say that? Yes, of course, because I want to share my experience. Because way back in 1987-88, when we initiated a project in education institution, we were in a very tough situation those years. Just feel like an entrepreneur. Currently, many people are facing a lot of issues. We also had faced a lot of issues. But Indian Bank came forward to support us, believed us and trusted us. And we had created from the strong base in 1988 to create 8 engineering colleges, industries, steel industries, cement, is all because of the confidence and the trust we had with them and they had with us. So when we were able to do that way back in 88, 89, and today everything is quick and fast, as you all know. The only thing what I'm expecting from all of you people, you are doing a fantastic job, huge knowledge base you have, huge networking you have. What currently I'm facing from my own little experience from my students community, even 1 lakh to 2 lakh graduates are every year enrolling in Tamil Nadu engineering admissions. Apart from this, deemed universities, arts and science, medical. But people still are suffering for the loan process. Many people deserving students, many students. I was informed by the ma'am and other officials seated here that a lot of camps are happening. But to be honest, I never seen a camp in my institutions. I don't know what and why, what is the reason. Many places, take my constituency where I represent, this Tamil Nadu State Assembly, RK Nagar, very poor background people. They are finding very difficult to have loans for their students, for their children. So I have seen live when I go around to those places. Even yesterday, I disbursed a loan of around 15 to 20 lakhs from our trust. But when I asked them, see, I represent Finance Department, Minister of Finance, I'm going to address the people, bankers, do you want anything to be said on behalf of you? They said, sir, 100% சொல்லுங்க, நாங்கள் அது மாதிரி ஆளுங்களை பார்த்ததே இல்லை, எங்கள் பேங்க்குக்கு போனால் கொஞ்சம் எங்களை அலோவ் பண்ணி எங்களுக்குன்னு ஒரு லோன் கொடுக்க சொல்லுங்கள், அவ்வளோ பேர் இருக்காங்க. I was discussing with sir also. For higher education கூட நிறைய பேர் அப்ரோச் பண்றாங்க லோன், நிறைய பேர் higher education. Why I am focusing on education because I represent 30 years of that field. Higher education நிறைய பேர் படிக்க ஆசைப்படுறாங்க. இப்போ நாங்கள் கூட ஒரு இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் ஒன்று அப்ரோச் பண்ணியிருந்தாங்க. பார்ட் டைம், the many students who are working currently as an employee in many of the manufacturing industry, they want to upskill their knowledge, upgrade their qualification. அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எல்லா இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷனுமே அவங்களே ஸ்பான்சர் பண்ணுறாங்க. செயின்ட் ஓபன் பண்ணுறாங்க, குண்டாய் பண்ணுறாங்க, பிஹெச்டி படிக்கிறதுக்கு சப்போர்ட் சிஸ்டம் இல்லைன்றாங்க. இதெல்லாம் சில விஷயங்கள் கொஞ்சம் கேப்பாக இருக்குது. என்னோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் நான் சொல்கிறது இங்கே. பட் நீங்களாம் அதில் மாஸ்டர்ஸ், நீங்கள் கண்டிப்பாக அதை எடுத்து அவங்களுக்கும் கொஞ்சம் நீட் இருக்குது. என் ஆண்டர்பிரினர்ஸ் நிறைய பேர் இருக்கிறாங்க. நான் நிறைய ஸ்டார்ட் அப் இன்குபேட் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். நிறைய ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் செல்ஃப் இன்குபேஷனில் வந்து நாங்கள் தான் ஸ்பான்சர் பண்ணுற மாதிரி வருது. அவங்க இன்குபேஷன் நிறைய ஐடியா கிரியேட்டிவிட்டி வச்சுருக்கிறாங்க. கொஞ்சம் அதையும் கன்சிடர் பண்ணி அந்த ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸுக்கு, அந்த ஆண்டர்பிரினர்ஸ்க்கு அந்த சப்போர்ட் பண்ணிங்கன்னா கண்டிப்பாக அது ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு ஈல்டு கொடுக்கும் நம்புறேன். பிகாஸ் எண்ட் ஆஃப் த டே இட் இஸ் இன் கலெக்டிவ் எஃபர்ட். திஸ் கவர்மெண்ட் இஸ் ஃபார் ரெஃபர்மேஷன் அண்ட் சேஞ்சஸ். யூ ஆல் நோ, நோபடி எக்ஸ்பெக்டட் வாட் வி ஆர் டுடே. வே பேக் இன் மார்ச் ஏப்ரல் யாரும் எதிர்பார்த்துக்க மாட்டாங்க. இப்போ அது ஒரு கான்ஃபிடென்ட் மக்கள் எங்களுக்கு ஓட் போட்டு இங்கே வந்திருக்கோம் நாங்கள். பட் அவங்களுக்கு எதை திரும்ப பண்ணணும்னு ஆசைப்படுறோம். ஆனால் நாங்கள் மட்டும் பண்ண முடியாது. ஐ நீட் யுவர் சப்போர்ட், யுவர் கோஆர்டினேஷன். வித் யுவர் பிளெஸிங்ஸ் ஐ ஹோப் திங்ஸ் வில் பி நார்மல் ஃபார் திஸ். ஏன்னா இங்கே ஓட் பேசி வந்து எக்ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் தான். நிறைய ஆண்டர்பிரினர்ஸ் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லியிருக்கோம். எஜுகேஷன் இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுக்குறோம்னு சொல்லியிருக்கோம். அக்ரிகல்ச்சருக்கு இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுக்குறோம்னு சொல்லியிருக்கோம். எம்எஸ்எம்இ நீங்கள் ஆல்ரெடி ஃபென்டாஸ்டிக்காக பண்ணி உங்கள் ரிப்போர்ட்லாம் ஹியூஜாக இருக்குது. பட் அதனால் என்னோட ரிக்வெஸ்ட் ஆன் பிகாஃப் ஆஃப் த கவர்மெண்ட், ஐ ரெப்ரசென்ட் தி கவர்மெண்ட், த ஹானரபிள் சீஃப் மினிஸ்டர் ஹிம்செல்ஃப். எவ்ரி டைம் வென் வி ஸ்பீக் வித் ஹிம், ஐ ஸ்பீக் வித் ஹிம், ஹி எம்பசைஸ் மக்களுக்கு எதை நல்லது பண்ணுற ப்ராஜெக்ட் கொண்டு வாங்க, சப்போர்ட் சிஸ்டம் கொண்டு வாங்கன்னு சொல்லுவார். ஸோ அந்த அடிப்படையில் நான் அவரோட ரெப்ரசன்டேஷன் நான் இங்கே நிற்கிறேன். இது என்னோட கருத்து இல்லை, சீஃப் மினிஸ்டரோட கைடன்ஸோட தான் நாங்கள் இங்கே நிற்கிறோம். ஸோ ஐ எம் எக்ஸ்பெக்டிங் லாட் ஃப்ரம் யூ. ஐ ஹோப் யூ வில் டெலிவர் இன் த கமிங் டேஸ். சார் சொன்னாங்க குவார்ட்டர்ஸ், நாங்கள் 3 quarters 4 quarters வி வில் ரிவ்யூ ஆல் திஸ். ஸோ ஐ எம் எக்ஸ்பெக்டிங் ஹியூஜ் சேஞ்ச் ஃபார் எஜுகேஷன் and entrepreneurs, for entrepreneurs. So my conclusion is Tamil Nadu development journey is built on the collective efforts of government, financial institutions, industries, farmers, entrepreneurs and citizens. I am confident that with the active cooperation of all banks, we can further strengthen inclusive growth, expand economic opportunities and ensure that benefits of development reach every section of society. Let us work together with shared commitment. No farmer is deprived of credit, no entrepreneur is denied opportunity, no MSME is constrained for what of finance, and most importantly, no student is denied education due to lack of financial resources. I wish the deliberation of this SLBC meeting great success and look forward to continued support of the banking fraternity in realizing the vision of a prosperous and inclusive Tamil Nadu. God bless you. Peace to you all. Nandri Vanakkam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your encouraging and supporting words for the banking fraternity. Sir, you appreciated the commendable achievement.